This is Lola Lee T.
Hey everybody, I'm back with a recap and review of 90 Day Fiance UK, Season 1, Episode 8 for me, and maybe Episode 10 for you. It's showing as Episode 8 for me. This episode is called Who Does That to a Person? I downloaded the Discovery app just so that I could do the recaps for you guys. Anyway, let's get into the recap. Let's start with Victoria and Shaun. So Victoria finally Googles divorce in Japan to help her figure out if her boyfriend Shaun is actually being truthful to her, but she doesn't understand half of the stuff because it's in Japanese and she can't really figure it out herself. Only Shaun would be able to do the translation for her. But then she finds out that foreigners can be divorced from Japanese citizens without their consent. So now she's even more worried. So she heads back to the hotel room and confronts Shaun with what she learned. So here is the issue. Shaun showed Victoria his divorce papers, but because she doesn't trust him, well, she doesn't believe that it actually says he's divorced. And because she cannot read Japanese or speak it, she has to take Shaun's word. And she's having a really hard time with that because Shaun hasn't been 100% honest with her. He has lied to her about so much. Anyway, Shaun gives Victoria his word that he is in fact divorced and his wife knows about it. And she knows they're divorced. The documents that he's showing her are not forged. He's telling her they are real. They're 100% real. Victoria is tired. She doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know what to believe. And she just decides to agree to disagree. The next day, we see that Shaun takes Victoria to a pottery painting place. And he's trying to get back into Victoria's good graces after the stress that he has caused her. And they seem to be in a good place. They seem to be having a good time. Victoria does say that it has been established that Shaun is definitely divorced. So it looks like things are okay now and she feels more comfortable and happy with him. But please keep in mind that she still has no idea what this guy does for a living or how he makes his money. She doesn't even know how he is paying for this pottery date. We see another scene where Victoria is very stressed. Apparently Shaun's lies has caused problems again. Well, they visited Paris. They spent a week there, had a great time. But when they tried to leave Paris, Shaun got detained at the border and they would not let him through. Victoria tells us that she is absolutely pissed with Shaun because he told border officials that he was traveling alone and he wouldn't tell them why he was entering the UK again. And he wouldn't even declare a job. And apparently they've taken his passport. So I wonder why he did not tell them that he was traveling with his girlfriend. That is super sketchy and super weird. So while Victoria was having her breakdown outside waiting for Shaun, he magically appears and tells her everything was a misunderstanding. It just seems like with Shaun, everything is a misunderstanding. And I have so many questions about this couple. So Shaun didn't want to declare a job. Why is that? And how can these two afford to go to Paris and do all this traveling? How are they paying for things? Is Victoria paying for everything? And I have questions about Victoria. How is she paying for things? Because she hasn't actually said what she does for a living. Or did I miss that? And I was literally yelling at my TV, telling Victoria not to trust Shaun. And look, even the universe is trying to help Victoria. Look at this bus. So what are your thoughts about Victoria and Shaun? Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And if you have any hot tea for me, message me on Instagram. I love you guys. Bye.